Good morning, welcome to my channel. Yesterday we come on and we created that booklet. I still got to find a tie for it, but I created that one for this journal. This journal's going out in the post today. You would have seen it on my YouTube. So we're creating today things for, there's one more thing I want to create for this journal before it goes off, because I don't always show everything I create, because I'm creating for this one, which I've created this, whoops, what did I do? I just moved that out of this rude. I created this double pocket, and what it's for vintage ephemera, you know, that you want to include and you don't want it to bend. You know, I've got some vintage ephemera in there and I don't want it to bend. So I created a double pocket, and this is just a floating tag. So, and I'm putting one of my artsy journaling cards in it. But I've got ephemera here. I don't know if you've seen it. Ephemera. I probably said it wrong. But anyway, if someone's got a problem with my language, well, you know how I speak in that. I'm just not going to have a problem with it. My first language is Maltese. But anyway, this beautiful print is well and truly over 100. It's 1895, from 1895 book. So we've got to be careful with that one. And there was another one I included, but I'm just trying to think what I did with it. I know it's in one of the pages where it's supposed to be protected. Where did I do? Oh yeah, it's in here. So I've put it in there. And it's in the art page. I mean, it's in an invoice page. There it is there. Isn't it a darling? That's hand-drawn and it's signed. So, I don't know how old that is. It's in very thin paper. So, I've put it in there, but I don't think that's protection enough. But anyway, I'm going to leave that up to the lady that gets the journal. But I might remove it and put it in the floating pocket that I'm going to make for her. So, that come together. Plus, she has got this baggie that we're going to create. So that's the baggie, and that's the bottom of it. And I'm going to show you why I did it this way when we finished it. So I'll put that aside because we're going to reproduce that, and I've got to find a journaling card for it. And you know what? I haven't got one. I have actually, but I've got to get it. So we're going to be a little bit creative and create a journaling card. I just think I put one in here. I'm sure I have. If I haven't, we'll soon find one that we like. I want to keep it to what I've already done for her. Oh no, because this is not for another journal, so it doesn't matter. It's for my other journal. Doesn't matter. But I still like to use prints that I've already got. So I have got some, but I want to find something unusual because they look good if you're creating like this. So and I do want something unusual. What one do I want? I don't want that one. I just want something pretty. I'm thinking that one. And that's for the journal I'm creating there. And I'd like a word. So I just go through here and I just get a word. Find something else I might like. You know, because that's what it's all about. You find things you like and then you put them in your journal. And look, sometimes I find it very hard creating for somebody else. But anyway, because I don't know what people like. But anyway, it doesn't matter, because I'm not doing that one because it's too small and I want a biggish one. So to start with, I'm going to ink this. And if you remember yesterday, I had an untold issue with my roll of paper. It's parchment paper, and I can't find it anyway. But anyway, I found another one. And normally, when I ink them well, because they look cool, inked well. So inking that, and I had a piece of lace that I really liked, and I hope I can find it. It doesn't matter if I don't, because I can always find something else. There's a big basket of stuff sitting here. I might change tactics. I'm going to use some of this. This is gorgeous. Had it for quite some time, and it's been sitting in my stash, and it pulls. I don't know how the sewing machine will like it, but anyway, I am going to use it because I like the contrast that it will probably, well, I'm going to like what it's going to produce, and I know it will produce some sort of contrast. So I'm going to snip the amount I need, and it doesn't worry me if it's shaggy and whatnot, because that's what I like. So I'm going to cut that little bit there, because I'll probably use it for something else. So now I'm looking for a bit of paper for the back of it, and what one I did have, doesn't really matter what I did have and didn't have. It's just finding something that's going to go. And normally I will use either a tea stain page or Edith Holden, whatever. Like I used Edith Holden for the other one. Maybe I should use tea stain paper just to show you there sometimes is a difference. So this one's been been embossed, sorry. So I'm going to use that side and just tear as I need it. So I might just, this tear's pretty easy when it's embossed, and it's vintage paper too. So I'm just going to tear with this one, because it doesn't matter, does it? You know, you don't have to do things the same with everything you do. That's what I found anyway, and I like it. And this is embossed, like I said. I love using that 3D embossing tool I got on machine. And I just ink it well, because I like to ink. And I found this. These are the things I like, because they're easier to use. And, you know, they brought out all these new fandangle things. And anyway, I like the old stuff. Anyway, so I need some of this parchment paper. And I don't need much. And honestly, I don't have to use this. I can use paper bag. And I just like it because it just produces the oofy part in the middle, you know, like puffed up. And I like it because it gives an added texture. Now, what I didn't tell you yesterday, you can also use art glitter glue for doing this. It's actually better if you do, because at least it won't wreck your sewing machine. You know, when I want things done in a hurry, so I just gather it like this. I done the dragon book, and I loved using this parchment paper. It's just ideal for texture when you're painting a journal and stuff like that. I used it a long time ago when I'd done one of my herb books. You know, it just creates beautiful texture. So I'm going to layer like so, and I just put a little bit of glue down and hope that it's going to stick. Going to be a darling, that. And then I'm going to move that out of the road because that's next on the agenda. Maybe I might use this page. I wasn't going to put that, but I might, because there's flowers there. And I'm just thinking maybe that might look cool. You know, like I said, we don't have to use the same stuff all the time. There was a bit of lace somewhere. I do want that. But what did I do with it? So what I need the lace. So the trouble is, if you overthink things, you don't get it done the way you like it. Oh, there it is. I want that one because I just cut into it like this. I want that cheesecloth, some of this stuff. I just want it under the word. I don't need it behind that. I don't need cheesecloth, and I don't need that. Yes, I do. I need cheesecloth behind the word. And I might actually just slip some cheesecloth in there, just for added contrast. Like I said, you can do what you like. It's your work. And whichever way you do it, it's going to look good. So I'm going to move that down a bit. But I've got to also make sure that, so it's too big for there. So we're going to use this one. I can actually create it there. No, it doesn't look good there. There. And I want a little bit of cheesecloth for that one. I normally have this other stuff, but I'm actually going to use cheesecloth today for this one. And that will be like that. Okay, now the baggie has to be inked. And look at that when you ink it. So you ink it well. You ink the back. You know, because if you're sending a journal out with ephemera full of, you know, with the baggie, you want it to look cool. So I just normally give it a bit of inking. The ink there, because we're going to need that. And I also generally will ink inside these creases as well. But anyway, so that's going to be like that. And then we've got to create, because this is going to be, I'll show you, this is going to be also a journal pocket. I've created many pockets with baggies, and I'm just going to use that for my background at this stage. And we also need something there for the pocket as well. So I've got all these bits and pieces, really have, but it's the way I like creating. So I'm thinking I might use that. I need, because I'm always laying, you know, layering stuff, always. I thought I got all this sweaty, but obviously I didn't. So I need a bit of that to layer there, because all I did is just cut some I've cut some cardstock, and I was going to put a lace there, but I'm deciding not to. So I'm going to lay it like that. I need that inked as well. It's just fun doing things this way. Oops. And like, do it different all the time. Don't do it the same, because that's what I do. You know, I try to be as different with my work as possible. I don't like being the same all the time, if I can help it. I'm going to lay out some cheesecloth, because I'm wanting this to be a little tuck. So what else do I want? I might get a little bit of lace to go under it. See where it's heading? So that's a tuck. I just wonder if it needs lace. We have a look. I wasn't going to put lace in, but I might. Not this colour. Not this colour. See, normally I put the lace inside the outside of the bag, but I'm not going to do it, because whoever gets it will probably, or buys it or whatever, will probably, that's better. We'll probably use it as, right. So I'm going to pause the video and go and sew all this up, and then I'm going to come back. I'm back. So there's that for there, and there's that for there. So you'll end up with a tuck in there, and then you've got the baggie to tuck in. But first we'll glue this down. I'm not going to glue my baggie down, because I want to put the ephemera in it when I send it off if someone buys this journal. But I just wanted to show you how it looks. I'm going to use that one. I'll use this one if I can get it happening. But anyway, I hope everyone's having an enjoyable weekend or week, because I don't know when I'll release this video, because it takes hours to upload. So we're going to stick this completely down, because that's what I like to do. And I'm generous with my glue, as you can see. And this is really puffy and nice, and I love it. And I'm going to put it up a bit. And then I'm going to, so you can still see it. And then we're going to attach that. And again, I'm going to glue this well. And I zigzagged around it, well, bottom, and I didn't bother with the sides. And I show you. Then all you got to do is glue there and there if you want to enter these in your journals as pockets. Most people do. Well, I know I do. I can't speak for most people. God, I'm a deal. And then you got to tuck in there. Then you just go around with the ink and make sure everything's inked well. A little bit of, I decorated with something there and I can't find it. So it's got the lace there. So that's the booklet for my other journal. What did I do with it? I did sort of have it on here. And I didn't touch this desk since I did the last video, because I work on the floor. How many of you do that? Oh, I know what to do. I reckon it deserves a butterfly anyway. Because I reckon that looks cute. Or maybe not. Let me see. I don't know. And this is the thing, you know. Confusing. Oh, that must be good. That's what I'm going to do. You know, and it's deciding what you think's good and what's not good when you do this sort of stuff. Be adventurous. Try new stuff. And I just stick the middle of it down. And then I might get me this stuff, 3D crystal stuff. I'm going to say stuff because I can't say the word. And I'm too embarrassed to say it in case somebody picks on me. So there it is there. And that's your envelope tuck. Like I said, pocket inside there. And when you glue it there and there. But I like these. I just think they're really, really good. So that's that. And I'll show you the one I made for the other journal before I go. So anyway, we're going to create... Well, actually, time sort of... This video has gone a bit too long. So next time I come on, I'm going to show you how to create this, a floating pocket. And the beauty of these is, well, I actually should create it now. No, I won't, because it takes too long to upload a video. And look, I'm sorry guys, but it's better to have short videos anyway. And then I will attach this to there, because this journal's got to go. I can't keep it, you know. It's got to go in the mail today. Clip it to there. And look what they've got in the journal. But I would create these for those vintage ephemeras. But this book's pretty well protected and cushioned and that, so I don't have to worry about it. But that is going to go today with all this stuff. And what I'll do, I'm just going to remove all the ephemera that's in this, because look at that. Look at that. There's loads of it. So I'm going to show you what I did to this one. There. So she can turn that into a pocket. She can turn it into a floating pocket by clipping it, or she can make it, glue it there and there. And another way to do it too is you can turn this into a page, and you just cut away here. This I will show you. I come up with this originally going back years and years ago, and I've got a video on it to prove that I actually did. But it's been used in the junk journaling community now for a while, but I use this quite a bit, and it's a hidey pocket. So I'm going to show you that real quickly before I go. And I'm just looking for my paper bag. And then you can decorate them. And actually, I'll come on and show you how easy they are to decorate. There's a video and a live stream in one of my groups forums. So, the secret pockets, I love them. So what you do, see how it's got that there? So I'd get my scissors. I don't know how straight I'll be. So you'd get that. And because the bottom's already decorated, so gently cut away. There. And then You have to cut away more. But, so you get it to meet up. And then you take it to your cutting board, or you just cut properly. I need a better scissors than those ones because they don't cut good, the ones I had. I'll show you. So you've got to be real careful. So you can cut that baggie, right, and you won't ruin it. Just got to be careful when you do it, that's all. So you get, so I would cut a bit less so that you don't muck up. Now, go like this and take it to your, well, I'm going to try and do it by scissors. Take it to your cutting board, but just cut the very tips. And then it still needs cutting, but I'm pretty straight, so it's good. So you put them in your journals and you decorate them. See, that needs more cutting. So you get really nice scrapbooking paper for there and there, and then you hide your stuff in there. And you can make this look, I'll show you what I mean, because I did this years ago. I would get the full length tag, right? I'll just move this out of the road, because what I normally use is a full length tag. Let's see if I've got one in the stash. Maybe not, but we need something full length. Really do. There you go. And I would get this, because I haven't cut it properly, because I really need it to, and what I would do, get, oh, it looks like I'm keeping on going. Oh, I'm funny. Anyway, I'd get some cheesecloth. And so I've got to open that up because there's two lots. It looks like Debbie will get something else in her journal that she bought. So you do this. So I'm going to complete it and show you what you actually do. You need some more paper, and this is where I use my Edith Holden. Waste not, want not. So I want to tear a bit of that. See what happens to me? Oh, I get distracted and I start doing other stuff, but I don't mind if I'm teaching you something new. Because this is what I used to do with them. Like I said, I did this years ago. But, no biggie. No biggie. And I'll do a bit of ripping motion here, because I like it. And we're going to ink it. We're going to ink this. And we're going to ink this pocket, your secret pocket. And I need to cut that straighter, so I'll pause the video while I'm sewing in a minute. So we're going to put that together. I didn't ink it properly. I like things inked properly because you want to make it look cool or good, you know, for the person who's getting it. So I want to add something more. I don't know. I easily get distracted, don't I? I'm going to make 2. I just don't know. Like I said, I easily get distracted. I don't know why, but I do. Just want to give it a little better, you know, jazz it up a little bit. That's all. So I'm going to take this to the sewing machine, so I'll be back soon. So okay guys, this is what you do. There's your embellishment, and then what you do, you get your glue, and you're only going to glue, because you don't have to worry about cutting anymore now. So you only get your glue. Got to see if it works, because it's been some time ago since I did this. So you only get your glue and glue one section down. See? And then fold it. So I make sure I just glue fully this side, because that's where it's going. And I glue it well. It's good. I love doing these. Years ago, I did quite a few. Like I said, I did them in a video. But anyway, that doesn't matter. And then I place my journaling card there. And see, the beauty of this secret pocket, no one knows it's there. They think this is a tag when you place this down in your journal. You've got to make sure. I've got cotton everywhere, but anyway, I like it. So I'm not going to place it in the journal. So what you do, I didn't ink there. When you place it in the journal, I need to show you. Where's this journal? Yeah, so when you place it in the journal, guys, this is what you do. You place it that part of the page so that you can open it like that. Right, if you go too far back, if your journal's all bulky, this will keep falling on it. But you can put it in the middle. You can put it that way if you had a journaling card with a print going upwards. And then what I would do is glue there with this one. Hang on a minute. I'd glue there and there. And then that way you have got a tucky spot. Now, if you're doing it this way, your secret pocket, you have to glue there and there. So that's the secret pocket, guys. Like I said, I did these years ago. I did a live stream and I even did a video. Glue them well, like I said. Aren't they gorgeous? And ink. So I have to ink properly because, like I said, you know, with these, I don't want the person that's getting it, that doesn't look right. And also what you can do with them is what I did with the other one, is put this down, like I did there. So I'm just going to do it like that, because I'm not cutting her baggie up. I'm giving her another, you know, one for a secret pocket. I just think these are cool. And then I just ink, because, you know, I'm a fuss spot. I'm a fuss spot. That's what my grandson says. Oh, a fuss spot, Nanny. But anyway. So there they are. There's the secret pocket. Like I said, you can glue it in. And then you can put your private note in there. Have I got a private note? I can pretend I have. And put it in. No one would know it's there. Nobody. Nobody. There you go, and there's your tuck spot. Now, you can also use it as a tuck spot inside it, but I would prefer not to. I reckon it looks better like that. This is a bit bulky what I put in it. But anyway, there's your secret tuck spot. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Sorry I'm chatter boxer, but I am a chatter. Like chatting. I'm used to doing live streams. So, in the group. So because I'm used to doing live streams, I'm used to chatting to people. So I find it very hard not to chat. So, anyway, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Thank you.